Hello, everyone. What is happening? It's your girl, Michelle M. Trey Hollis. And if you knew what it took for me to go live. So, really, right now, I'm just testing. I'm testing my live capability, and I'm testing my live capability on my YouTube channel, LinkedIn, and Facebook simultaneously. So, I want to say welcome to Five Star Conversations again in the Sun City. And uh, what I am doing right now, like I said, I'm basically testing, but this is also an encouragement. This is an opportunity to encourage you to just try. Now, we right now are in Mercury in retrograde season. And what does that mean? That means that things are really frustrating right now. In this season, it can tend to, technology has been giving me a hard time. Um, Conversations and meetings have been canceled or shifted around. And, you know, the momentum that I felt in the creation mode um, has kind of stagnated. That also can be expected in this time of year. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know that I can hear myself. Let me see. Let me see. Well, it's coming out. It's not coming through. But I don't know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. If somebody can, oops. If somebody can let me know if you can hear me. But oh, never mind. Here I am. Okay, I found myself. Oh, is this? Oh, I've got like a. Do I have an echo? Maybe I have an echo. Okay. Anyways, no matter who you are, what kind of professional that you are, creative, what you're trying to accomplish, it's okay to get live and test things. So I just wanted to encourage you, no matter what you're doing now. I do have a light. It's just not plugged in right now because I had to plug in my mixer. But I'm working everything out as far as the setup. But before you actually go live and on an event, you do want to test things out. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that I encourage you to test things out as well. So what I am doing this weekend, I'm just going to quickly plug that. Okay, this is annoying. Hold on. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see. And now that's doing something weird too. Let me see. Okay. Oh no, that's changing my voice. I got this little sound card thing, so it actually gives you several options as far as how to use your voice. We're gonna change that. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, I'm so glad that I just went ahead and worked through everything. So, anyways, I just want to let you know that there are going to be seasons in your life. There's going to be seasons where things are frustrating, annoying, where communications are stagnant. They may be difficult, even within your team. Like if you're a leader, if you are focusing on being a leader, okay, if you're focusing on having impact, influence, and income, like being able to create an impact and influence people, you're going to be dealing with a lot of people, a lot of personalities, and a lot of people that have their own things going on in life. Like that's just part of the process. And that being said, it will behoove us to be vigilant about um, moving in the ebbs and flows and not trying to push everything, you know? And so that's important no matter what level of leadership that you're on. And, a lot of times people say, people can understand things technically, but you can't teach soft skills. You can't teach um, how to have a positive attitude. And I actually beg to differ on that. I do believe that with the right people, if people are coachable and trainable, that people can grow emotional intelligence and social intelligence, which is something that's very important.
And so that is kind of the basis. Social intelligence is a big part of the basis of my scenic route to sales masterclass. I mean, I'm sorry, scenic route to impact, influence, and income masterclass. Now, this started out as scenic route to sales like a few years ago. Um, and it's showing you how to use social media, so how to use social media, community and volunteering, engagement, how to engage in your market, okay, um, how to network accordingly, when it comes to assets, how to create assets. It wasn't assets before; it used to be audio calls and advertising, but I've changed it to assets because assets includes AI, advertising. It audio if you're gonna do podcasting, not just video, but also podcasting. So, and those are all assets. And so assets is something that you're wanting to create over time. And lastly, it includes um, cold outreach, because you can't meet anybody unless you get out of your comfort zone and go to places and engage with people you've never engaged with or spent time with before. And so, anyways, the scenic route to impact, influence, and income masterclass, it is going to be free on school. And this is going to be this coming Saturday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So it's just an hour at the top of the day. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig deep. And so I'm super excited about it and about sharing this experience with you all. And it's just going to be a place where you can start the process of figuring out how to get your message out there. Communications. By the way, I should have said this in the beginning, but I am a communications student in the liberal arts at the University of Texas in El Paso. I'm a non-traditional student, so I'm 44. So what I'm learning, I understand already, and I understand the applications of it as far as that goes. So I'm getting my master's I'm getting my bachelor's in media advertising and my minor in marketing. So this is something, communicating, amplifying great big ideas is something that I'm very passionate about. I know a lot of people have a lot of great big ideas. Also, a lot of people get stuck when it comes to communicating those ideas with other people, myself included, and I'm still working through that. But I have connected and collected a very strong network of very professional, capable people who I am not only going to work with, but that I want to introduce anyone that wants to go through this journey of becoming impactful and influential, not just with their numbers in social media, but really actually making a big change. Like, that was the thing that I had to figure out, because I realized I'm like, I don't really care about being famous or being viral for viral sake. I've had videos that's gotten 600,000+ views, so I know how to do that. But that's not like, I didn't want to the types of conversations that I've been able to get those on are on the dark side of things. And that's not the following I wanted. You know what I mean? So I could have just rolled with that, but I understand what my impact I want to make. And I want to create a space, and I'm creating a space for people to really get to know the impact that they want to make. And so during this Mercury in retrograde time, as it can be a frustrating time, I just want to let you know, if you are having challenges with communication, with technology. I mean, this took me pretty much all day to do. And when I say all day, I took a nap for 3 hours. That's just because I'm in school right now. And so I don't have right now I'm on unemployment, because I really want to figure out, like, I want to create my own value in the community and work for myself. I really don't want to work for anyone unless I find like a bomb organization that I know that I'm aligned with the leader and that we're going to make optimum impact. So I did have some challenges, but guess what? I had some family challenges that have been very deep and heavy on the spirit, but I got to learn. And all these things matter because if you're working with people, these are things. That's why I talk about these things, because if you're working with actual human beings, they're going to have real life situations going on. You're going to have real life situations going on, and you still have to figure out how to show up, and you still get to encourage your team. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why, and or you get to encourage your client, because sometimes your client needs to do what they need to do. And just because they're paying you doesn't mean that they are doing their part, and you get to influence them to move forward. So communications is huge, internal and external comms. Okay. And so um, that's why this is important. And so as a leader, you're wanting to make sure that you're creating that space to show up, and that's what I want. That's what I realize that I am here to do. I know I think I totally like just lost my train of thought. My train of thought, speaking of communication. I didn't mean to talk this long. Oh, that's what I was saying. So, going through, like, had some heavy personal situations come up these past couple days, and I love my family. I love them so much. And we've just, there's been some things, and I put my family first, and it's hard to shift from focusing on that to focusing back on external. And if you all know me and watch me, you see I show a lot of the fun, exciting, you know, um, uh, joyful, and forward moving, productive, creative endeavors that I'm a part of. But we don't get enough people that talk about the hard times during these times. And I am going through an energetically difficult time. The thing that I'm doing different this time is I'm not leaning on poor coping mechanisms. I'm not trying to escape with the codependent relationship with drugs or alcohol. I have, the old E-Man files, that whole debacle in Washington right now has, I have escaped with that. I did notice that, but time to take that out. But I've had meetings be canceled, like pivotal meetings that could make or break or move things forward when it comes to business. And so canceled, rescheduled, etc. So those things are frustrating, and we get to realize that those things are typical. The difference between the people that are successful and the people that aren't are the people that are successful just keep going. And sometimes you get to step back and take a day or two, pour your love into your family, or pour your focus into whatever needs to be done. And then you come to a place where you say, okay, this is what I can do. Let me focus on what I can do, send love to the situation, and get back to work. So that's what I've done. But I also want to say that in addition to those things, I got gifted. One of my friends gave me this ability. They gifted me this machine that I'm doing this live stream on. And now I'm going to be able to do interviews, do things that I couldn't do with my little laptop that was just kind of on the edge, because right now I'm on unemployment, but that's about to run out. But I gave myself this section of time to focus on school, because I'm at UTEP. I gave myself this space and time to focus on my courses. Plus, I'm in an entrepreneurial mindset class, and I just have one more project. Everything's almost done there. I've got A's and B's, mostly A's. And I gave myself this time to kind of really focus on what I want to do, instead of just rushing into another job just for the optics. Like, I'm tired of optics. I'm here for real. You know what I mean? I'm here for real. And so I just want to say that in the midst of everything that may be challenging, there's always a blessing to see. And make sure that you lean on that blessing, and you give all praise and thanks due to the Most High, or and the Most High, and however you express that, whatever that means to you. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to check back, and hopefully the sound came through. If not, it's back to the drawing board, but can't stop, won't stop. I hate to use that now because, Diddy's, that was a Diddy line. But anyways, much love to y'all. Peace. Again, make sure you follow me on 5-Star Conversations on YouTube. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. I have a deeper breakdown on the scenic route to sales. It's pinned right on the top video. So make sure that you follow me over there. And also make sure that if you want to join the Scenic Route to Sales Masterclass, the live community event, you're going to want to join the 5-Star Conversations community on school. And that is linked in the description. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope you have an incredible day. This is going to be like the most kind of all over the place conversation we're going to have, because we're getting tight and right, y'all. We're getting tight and right, but this was just a test. Thank you so much. You have a great day and bless up.